What up, guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Drea, and it's the Al's Intuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post some new content. And if it resonates, shoot me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Thank you for everything that y'all do, okay? Thank you for just catching a vibe. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes, the super likes, the donations. Thank you for sending me decks. I appreciate all of it, okay? Thank you to all of you who have been booking readings with me as well. And thank you to anyone who wishes to, okay? My readings are 40% off. I'll never message you for a reading, so just be careful of scammers, okay? So guys, we are talking about what do people think of you? What do they think about you? The thoughts of you? Anyone? It doesn't matter. It's going to be random. It might be specific because I never, you know, I don't know what could come out. It could be a specific person that comes through. Set the intention if you feel called to. But yeah, what do people as a collective think of you? So we have 3 piles today. We have pile number 1, which is the Tarot of the Owls, pile number 2, which is the Pastel Journey Tarot deck, and pile number 3, which is the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. Y'all know the deal. You can pick more than one pile if you feel called to. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the pile that you pick. Bye. What up, pile 1? It's your girl Drea, and this is the Al's Intuition. If you are new, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time that I post some new stuff. And if it resonates, shoot me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. Alright guys, y'all know the deal. First of all, if you want to book a reading, my email is in the description box, but I will never message you for a reading. So just be careful of scammers. Excuse. Okay? And yeah, my readings are 40% off until the end of August 2024. Book now or forever hold your peace. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay? So we're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. If this doesn't resonate, you can watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Do whatever makes you happy, because you got to keep in mind that thousands of people are watching, so not every message is going to resonate for you. It is my intention that it feels like a personal, but you know, just take what resonates and don't let these messages take from y'all, okay? So what is pile number 1's current energy to let them know that this is the pile for them? Student. We got Libra energy coming through as well. And then we have Hero. Prince. Why do I hear you're not watering down yourself anymore? It's like, take me as I am, or don't take me at all. Okay, whatever that means. Let's talk about this. Wow. Okay. You used to be in analysis paralysis, and you have come out of that, and it's like the actions that you are taking are bringing you towards success. And you've been on this journey, and I feel like this is the journey that has been tough for you, but you're chasing your passions, okay? You're probably building on some kind of creative venture. You're also helping people while learning and studying and teaching others all at the same time. This has been a lifelong journey, and I feel like, you know, this is only the beginning, but there is some kind of knowledge that you are going to receive soon, okay? And this is like something that you're gonna immediately take action on, okay? And that's gonna help you to get to another level or unlock something that's gonna really make you release everything. There's some kind of inner childhood dream coming true, and it's replacing the inner childhood trauma that it's like day and night. I don't know. There's something about your heart opening up, your creativity, your vitality coming back, the ease in regards to you being able to go to sleep again, you eating normally. Some of y'all, like, you didn't eat a lot or you ate too much. There was something like, I'm not saying like your whole life, maybe for some of you, but I do feel like this was kind of something that just started happening. I heard a funk. Some of y'all was in a funk. It was just a rough time. I mean, we are in retrograde season, so I feel you. But like, when I'm telling you that it doesn't matter, even the retrogrades are still going to be going on, your energy is flipping. It could have to do with the blue moon that just passed Okay, that full blue moon, powerful ass, you know, energy. You know, ease into this. But when I tell you that life is about to start looking and feeling different, it's like, you know, when you move or like you go to somewhere new and everything just looks magical. I don't know, even if you don't move or go somewhere, it's given like your perspective on your current reality is gonna change, because energetically it's already changing. So there's gonna be major moves happening. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, if you've been looking to go back to school or sign up for a course, this is your confirmation that yes, that is going to be a worthwhile investment that is going to bring about a lot of success for 444, and it's going to help you to build a new foundation and climb to higher heights. Keep doing whatever you're doing, because I don't know what's going on, but you're shifting your life for the better, okay? Like, for real, this is like tapping in, raising your vibration, and shifting your reality. So if that resonates at all, let's get into your reading. All right, so we are going to clarify each individual card, but let's talk about the overall. You could be seeing 555, 111, and definitely 666 and 222. We have self-care, we have karma, and we have snow leopard. For every action, there is a reaction. Every thought, every word or action has consequences. So what do people think of you? Well. People think that you have hurt a lot of feelings by turning your back on people and choosing yourself. Okay? But they understand that this was what you needed to do. And they also understand that this was karma, because they saw how people mistreated you. They watched it with this watcher. This is the watcher, the snow leopard, okay? Someone has really beautiful eyes and lips too. There's something about your face. People think you have a really pretty or handsome face, or you have like nice symmetrical features. Even if your face is not fully symmetrical, it could be asymmetrical, but there's some kind of attractiveness to your face, okay? So, and someone could have a really nice back too, or backside, bottom, all right? But yeah, people were realizing that like a lot of people were dicks to you for absolutely no reason, and you turned your back and you chose to love on yourself. It was not an easy decision, because if you look, like, she's crying, you know what I'm saying, all these tears, okay? This was not easy for you, okay? These were people that you genuinely cared for, okay? You had love for a lot of these people. But just because you love somebody doesn't mean that you accept disrespect, doesn't mean that you accept abuse. At a certain point, it's like, when is enough and is enough, and you said enough and you moved on out of there, okay? Also, people see that people are getting karma for the bullshit that they did for you. People think that you love to take care of yourself. You could have a high maintenance, okay? You could need to get your hair done, nails done, toes done every month. You could get a haircut every 2 weeks and stuff, like for my males and stuff. You could trim up your beard every day. You could do facials, the whole 9 yards. You may even be into, like, you know, shopping a lot, okay? I heard shopaholic for some of y'all. But a lot of you guys, people are definitely watching you, trying to figure out what your relationship status is, okay? People think a lot of people watch you. You could have social media presence with this watcher energy as well, and people think that you're very popular, very well liked. And also, if you don't, then people think that you would actually be great on that. There's something about your personality made for like TV, made for viewage. Like, you could be very, very much someone who's charismatic, who's funny, who's real as fuck and authentic. And I feel like you're also wise and very intelligent, and people know this, and that's what people think. They're like, yo, this person honestly changed my life. Everyone who comes into contact with you, even if it's for a minute or so, you make an imprint on them, okay? And it's like they want to keep up with you. It's given like you met somebody for 2 seconds, y'all exchange Instagrams, and then this person is watching your story for the rest of their life, even though you never talk to them again. But it's because you made such an imprint on them the first time that it's like they'll never forget you. And you may have an interesting life. And if you don't post on social media, people are like trying to like see where they can see you at, or see how they can find out information on you, because you used to post on social media, and the shit that you used to post, again, is very entertaining. There's something about you being very entertaining. So what is this self-care? Also, there's this emphasis. People think that you'll choose When it comes to making decisions, you prioritize yourself. You know, unless you have kids and stuff, then don't take that as that. But like, if it's just you, especially if you're single, you're prioritizing yourself. You're making choices for you, okay? And you're like, hey, take it or leave it, baby, okay? Self-care. What's this self-care? Are we taking reversals? Yes, right? Or no? Yes. What's this self-care? Six of Swords. Yeah, you're healing. People think that you've been through so much. You've been crying. You've been healing. You've been doing this on your own, okay? We've got waterfalls. And people are like, you're taking time for yourself, and only the connections and the relationships that, you know, are good for you. And you're manifesting change and transition into calmer waters. You're healing. Your heart is opening up, okay? Maybe you're thawing, okay, with all the ice breaking and stuff, and you can see the greenage over here. It's like you're thawing out, so you may be a little bit more friendly now, a little bit more open, but still standoffish, okay? Because again, you've been through a lot of pain. What is this? Karma. High Priestess. Yeah. Okay. Jesus. Page of Wands. Yeah. Four of Wands. The Moon. There's big emphasis. Heavy wand energy. Okay. There could be like Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Pisces as well. And I already said Aquarius. Did I? No, it wasn't. It was Libra, but Aquarius too. People are realizing that you knew the whole time, or you caught wind of things, and that's why you turned your back and chose self-care and chose to move on. And now it's like they're getting karma, okay? Because you're very high. They don't know what this is, okay? If they're spiritual, they know that they're getting karma. If they're not spiritual and they're not like well versed on that, they're just like, damn, I fucked up, okay? But either way, they know that you're highly ranked, and it's like you're going on new adventures, you're living your life. You decided to be very private. That's another thing, is people know that you're private, and people get karma for talking on your name, or for like sending you negativity, anything like that. Immediately, okay? Like someone say, Voldemort, he who shall not be named. That's how people be acting like when it comes to you now, that people think like, if I fuck around, because there's some kind of like spiritual anointing over you with this High Priestess energy. They can't see it, but they can feel it. They notice that when they start thinking negative shit, or saying negative shit, or like trying to do negative shit to you, they get fucked up, and then you fly off all happy go lucky over here, just like la 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 la. Like, bitch, what the fuck? All right, what's this Watcher? Yeah, picky, picky, picky. People think you're extremely selective, extremely picky. You're not gonna just take any old cup that's offered to you. Absolutely not, okay? But yeah, some people may even view you as like the person who they feel like you're missing out, like you're not paying attention, like you're not looking, but you're actually, they realize that you're watching the whole time. Is giving like somebody's like talking and they look at you real quick to see like if you're looking and stuff, and you're not, and then they're doing their like sneaky shit, and then all of a sudden they look, and then you're just staring at them like this, like roar, and then they're like fuck. Okay, it's making me think like when I'm on my walks, like, and especially if it's at night, right? All of a sudden, I'd be looking around, you know, because we're aware of our surroundings, and I just be looking around, because why not, you know? And I look around, and all of a sudden I look, and then there's a person, like, in a window or outside, like, somewhere, like, probably looking, they were looking at me. Look, I can't see that much, but I can see, and it's like they're facing towards me, and for me to like look straight at them and like make eye contact in the middle of the night as I'm walking, like minding my business, probably scared the shit out of them. Like, how the fuck did they know I was there? But y'all know you can feel people staring at you, you know what I'm saying? But there's this emphasis on people thinking like that you're not paying attention, thinking that you're naive, thinking that you know, you're not really like there. You're like, because maybe you're not paying attention, you have your back turned, or you're focused on other things and stuff, and then bam, like you're just looking like, you know, your intuition told you to look, or your intuition tells you everything, and you're just over here like, nah, like look at how creepy the eyes are on this owl. It's wild to me every single time I see it. And then there's something about your eyes being piercing. People think that your eyes are beautiful and yet scary, intense. It's like they want to look, but they have to look away because it's super intense. It gives like a feeling to people when they look at you. They don't know how to act. But people think that you would reject them, but some people still feel hopeful, and they might want to make a move soon to you, hoping that you reciprocate the energy that they put out to you. Someone's trying to manifest you into your life, and they're thinking like, okay, well, let me just keep watching and seeing what's going on with this person, and then, you know, third time's a charm, let's fucking move towards this person, okay? They think maybe they're not toxic anymore, so they're thinking like, because there's something about, you don't entertain anyone who's toxic. If it's drama, if it's toxicity, if it's bullshit, I'm not here for it. You know what I'm saying? And people definitely think that like, they fuck with that. It seems to be working for you, okay? It has brought you a lot of peace, and, you know, you're heading towards a more, peaceful and self-focused life. Let's get into your tarot to close you out. Part 1. We got the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, we got the Six of Wands, the Temperance, we have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords in the reverse, and then we also have the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles, and also the King of Pentacles in the reverse under there. So there's this big emphasis on, you know, people think that you are coming out of some kind of financial hardship, and it's an opportunity that may have come out of an idea, and you're about to be very victorious, very happy, very leveled up. You could even be getting into a position of power or some kind of promotion. People think it's well deserved. Whatever success you are getting is well deserved, and people know it. People acknowledge the fact that you worked hard for this. You've been through a lot. You've been stabbed in the back. You had to deal with gossip and bullshit and a lot of like torturous negativity, and it was a lot of delays, and people have seen it because this has been a long time coming. People think you're extremely busy. You can juggle a lot. It may get a little chaotic and overwhelming for you, but it's nothing you can't handle, okay? People feel like, you know, you are happy and you are going to continue to be more happy. You're manifesting some kind of happy life, okay, whatever that is for you. People feel like you're going to get into a relationship because you're like the dream person who wouldn't want to date you. Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, Hierophant. Big, like, if you're not already married, because people are like, yeah, I would lock this person down too. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're already married, people think like, yeah, the lucky mother. Whoever married them is lucky. And if not, then it's like, oh, I know they're gonna get taken off the market sooner or later by some lucky mother, okay? But, you know, it's not gonna be me because people are scared. People definitely see that you'll always speak the truth, and you always see things clearly before others do. Even if there's a lot of chaos and stuff, you're the one who can handle the chaos, but you don't immerse yourself in the chaos. And people think you're very balanced. Again, big balanced energy, big stable energy, okay, wise. You know, you bring happiness and joy to everyone. You're very leveled up. You could be extremely spiritual, and if you are, people think that like that's what really helps you to bring in a lot of success and abundance and happiness. But they also think that you're extremely intelligent as well. With this Ace of Swords, it's like you're decisive, you're intelligent, and that's how you've gotten to this success and this happiness, okay? That's how you're leveled up. People know for a fact, it don't matter how old you are, how young you are, I don't care what your beliefs are, it doesn't matter. You're leveled up in some way, shape, or form, and people can see this. They're like, nah, this person's on a whole nother level. There ain't nobody like this person. Okay? There ain't nobody like this person. People think that they would love to offer, you know, to be in a connection with you, okay? People would love, like, somebody, like, if there's a specific person, somebody's thinking about, like, that's my future husband, that's my future wife, like, that's my person, okay? And they're, like, thinking, like, okay, well, how can I infiltrate their life? How can I make myself known and show them I'm the best choice, okay? But yeah, people have seen you grow, okay? And people think that you have, you know, gotten to the point where it's like you're not going to entertain anything or anyone who's going to block you from your highest and best timeline. And people know that, whether it's them or whether they've seen it, it's like they know that you're not accepting anything less than the best. You accept people for who they are, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean that you'll allow them to access your life. And that's what people think. People think, again, the selective energy, like, hey, who are you to step to pile 1? Like, you gotta be leveled up, you gotta be on their level, bro. Like, people put you on such a high pedestal, they look up to you, you're an inspiration for people, and that's what they think. They think that you're setting you, I don't know who you are, okay, but all I know is that you've lived your life differently. You've also been abused and gone through a lot of trauma, and you've overcome that, and you didn't let it like fuck with you to the point where it's like you're being batshit crazy or you're being an asshole to people. Like, you're actually a beautiful light who has a healing energy that's amazing and very much destined to live a happy, healthy lifestyle, probably until old age with your kids and your grandkids and all that shit. If you even choose to have kids, obviously you don't have to. You could have pets or plants or live a hermit life, I don't care. But people know that you're going to be happy whatever choice that you make, because it's like your choice. You choose you every single time because it's your life, you know. And people know that. People know that they cannot persuade you unless it's something that will benefit you. Okay, straight up like that. That's what we're gonna call it, pile number 1. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, what's going on, pile 2? It's your girl Drea, and this is the Owl's Intuition. If you're new here, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff. And if this resonates, shoot me a little thumbs up in comments to let me know how or why. Alright, y'all, if you want to book a reading, my email is in the description box, but I will never message you for a reading, so just be careful of scammers, okay? My readings are 40% off until the end of August 2024, so take advantage of that now if you feel called to. If not, you know, do you, boo, okay? So we're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. If this doesn't resonate, you can watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader, do whatever makes you happy. You got to keep in mind that thousands of people are watching, so not every message may resonate for you guys, okay? But it is always my intention that it feels like a freaking personal for you guys, alright? So just, you know, cool out, catch a vibe, and we gonna see. But let's see. What is pile number 2's current energy to let them know that this is their pile? Okay. We got bully. The bullies are mad. The bullies are mad because you ain't giving them no type of energy right now. You got people trying to blow smoke, trying to get you aggravated, trying to trigger you. Whether, like, it's given like using fake accounts or, you know, saying sly shit or like acting a certain way to trigger you on purpose. There's people purposely trying to trigger you and doing shit to make you be confrontational right now, and you are really in this peaceful ass energy. Like, you're just like, I'm devoted to myself, I'm devoted to spirit, God, I am not about this shit, I choose peace. You're focused on yourself, okay? And these people are real deal mad, and you know, regardless, at the end of the day, they'll never say it to your face. They always either do sly comments or use a fake account or have somebody else speak for them or whatever. It's like they won't say it to your face, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I feel like that besides that random ass message, there also is this emphasis on, you know, you're about to confront all your fears, okay? Things that held you back, things that were causing resistance in your life, things that were making you feel insecure or making you feel like, I don't think I can do this, or, you know what I'm saying, that type of stuff. Like, goals and dreams that kind of seem far-fetched to you are actually going to be within your grasp, okay? Your prayers are being answered because you are focused on yourself, because you are devoted to the higher path, and you're not worried about the negative judgments or the negativity being sent to you and shit like that. You're cleansing, you're clearing, you're protecting, you're doing what it do, you know what I'm saying? But you're mostly and mainly focused on yourself, okay? 333. No matter what, you're protected, and you know that, okay? You can see clearly that, you know, how people are treating you, these bully ass energies, they ain't got shit on you. They're just mad. The more you succeed, the madder people are gonna get. The more you succeed, the more people are gonna talk shit about shit that they're not even doing. You're being brave and you're stepping out on a ledge, taking risks, okay? Doing new things, changing yourself, and it's like given like you're going through a glow up and you're changing things. Maybe you change the way you dress, maybe you're changing who you hang out with, maybe you don't want to drink and smoke anymore, maybe you're changing your eating habits. You changed and you keep changing, and it's like people want to call you fake when in reality is we are meant to change, we are meant to grow. Change is a constant. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones who are doing shiesty shit and acting all weird and then like changing up when they get in front of you and stuff, or not like actually saying the shit to your face. You're doing shit behind the scenes, but you calling Powtoon fake? 444, you just wish that was true. They just wish it was true, and they wish they were you. And their negativity is really concealing their insecurity. You know, it's really concealing the fact that they do admire you, but they're kind of like low-key jealous and shit. But it is what it is. You're about to step into some kind of relief and some kind of clarity in regards to, oh my god, this thing that I thought I was like kind of like crazy for thinking, I was a little delulu for thinking I could manifest this, it's actually gonna happen. So that's exciting. If that resonates at all, let's get into your reading. Pile 2. What do people think of you? So we got healing hands, we got aging well, and then we got tarantula. Aging is not a disease. We should be able to grow old and be healthy. Okay. So people think that you may have really beautiful hands, but there's also this emphasis on like you're aging very well for your age. It doesn't matter how old you are. There's something clearly about your age coming through, okay? It's given like even people, you're healthy for your age, okay? Especially if you are older, they're like you're very healthy for your age, but it doesn't matter what your age is. There is this emphasis on that you do look younger than whatever age you are, and you're energized. It's like you're ageless, okay? It's not just looks. It's your energy, it's vitality. There's double of healing, healthy and healing. So you have healed a lot. You have overcome. A lot of you guys, people think that you have miraculously overcome some kind of illness for some of you, okay? That's only for those who it resonates with, okay? You would know, obviously. Let me move on. You also may have healed from toxic relationships or relationships that were holding you down, relationships that made you feel miserable. You may have gone through a breakup and people think that that was not easy for you. You were in some kind of entanglement, some kind of, you know, it was very draining. A lot of you guys let go of a lot of draining people. Okay, it doesn't just have to be a romantic relationship, but for a lot of you guys it is. We're going to clarify all of these to get more information, but people think that either you have really nice hands, people think that you're very grounded, you're stable, okay? People think that you're a hard worker, people think that you're balanced, you're living a more harmonious life, you've taken a lot of risks, you pulled yourself out of a lot of darkness and a lot of tough times, and you know, you did it yourself. It's like everyone else wanted to keep you down, keep you trapped. You know what I'm saying? It's given like, you know, every time you were your spunky little self, you were like happy and charismatic, there were certain people who didn't like that and who would say things, and then, you know, you would stop talking and then your face would look like this and you'd be all sad and shit. And they did that shit on purpose. They did that shit on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And people are thinking that, you know, you were stuck in connections with people who really didn't deserve you. They did not deserve you. What's this healing hands? But yeah, you have a healing energy, and people definitely... Oh, we taking reversals? Yes, okay. You definitely are generous as well. You're giving, you're generous. You may have a nice home for some of you guys. Some people think that you're amazing with animals, or you're an animal lover. You could be scared of bugs. and people think it's funny when you start reacting. Or you could be the type of person who like doesn't like to kill bugs and you take them outside. But a lot of you guys, majority rules that you guys do not like bugs. You may freak out, and people find it entertaining. They think it's like kind of like it's cute the way you react. Like, there's a spider, kill it. What's this? Healing hands. That's what I was doing. People think that, you know, it's like you kept all your power, all of your, because what's at the bottom of this? There's like a lady. I never noticed this, but there's a lady over here, and then these are her giant hands. They're connected to her body. You know? You could have really nice nails too. Nice nail beds. Shout out to y'all with the nice nail beds. Shit. You know? But there is this emphasis on, you know, people didn't think that you were going to heal. People didn't think that you were going to make it through. People didn't think that you were strong enough. And they didn't see, because you disappeared. So people thought like because you disappeared that you gave up, when in reality it's like you went in your little mind palace. You definitely could be seeing 555, and you healed. You had to move away from the conflict. You couldn't heal where you was. You had to move away from people first, and you know, you are strong, because that took a lot too. Okay, what's this? Aging well. Yeah, you're aging well, but there is also this emphasis on, you know, maybe you're taking care of the elders in your house. Okay, there's something about a house, because we have a house and then a 10 of cups. There's something about maybe people think that you know, you've transmuted a more rough household. Maybe you came from a toxic household, and now it's like people are thinking that either the household that you're in is finally happy, or you had to move away, or something like that. There's something about like you're finally like living in a happy home. I heard happy wife, happy life. Yeah, coming from like a kind of like toxic household, or like you've experienced a lot of toxicity, or maybe you had toxic neighbors or something. There's something about you just having peace in the home. Okay, what is this connection? Tarantula? That's 7,000 cards. We're not doing that. I just saw the Queen of Swords though, so you definitely cut people off who were trying to keep you down, who tried to keep you attached. You know what it is too? People tried to manipulate you, okay, by using this web, but in reality all she has to do is just get up and all that web will be destroyed. These tarantulas, she's sad because she thinks that she's being held down, but in reality they're not. Like that web is literally like fing. And yeah, webs are strong, don't get me wrong, but you can break them real quick, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you just like, people thought that you were gonna stay in an unhappy relationship or around people who mistreated you. What do we got? King of Cups. Yeah, people thought that you was gonna stay because you love them. You know, people thought that like if they dangled this cup in front of you that you were gonna be okay, but really you was just not. You know what I'm saying? That people tried to distract you with lies. You know, a lot of people around you were unhealed, but they tried to act like you because you're like on a different level of healage. Okay, you're a little bit more peaceful. Okay, you may have had your issues in the past, but you've been actively trying to change and heal and do the shadow work and shit, and you were surrounded. That's why you had to leave, because you outgrew them, right? But there is this emphasis on like these people tried to copy you, but in reality you would see the truth of them. And that's why you had to move. And people are thinking like, damn, they really saw me for me. And yeah. You have a counterpart coming through as well. Yeah, some people think that the relationship that you're in right now, if you are in a relationship, people think that it's not going to work, and then others think like it took a long time for you to get there and it will work out. The haters are probably saying it won't work out. There's people all up in your business when it comes to your relationships too. 10 of Swords, but there's definitely this big emphasis on the people who hurt you the most. Very worried about like your life right now. They want to know. They're very nosy about it because they want to know if you overcame or if you're going through like the bullshit that they're going through, because I feel like the people who hurt you are going through karma death. Yeah, they're going through endings, but not in the way that you are. Let's just say that. Let's get your current energy. Let's get your tarot to close you out. Pile 2, we got the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Tower, the Hierophant, Two of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. I saw the Empress the whole time when I was shuffling too, so I'm really not surprised. Okay, y'all know. You know, you look in the mirror, okay? We have the Emperor and then the Eight of Swords. So a lot of people thought you was gonna be trapped. Okay, a lot of people thought you was going to be trapped in a toxic ass relationship, or a lot of you guys have experienced a toxic relationship in your life, okay? Or you've experienced multiple, and people always thought like, and some of y'all were the type of people, not all of you, only take it as it resonates, because I know it's not all of you, but some of you guys, you know, you would end a relationship and then you'd immediately hop into another one, and you never really had the time to heal or stay single, right? But then some of you guys, it's like you've been single for a long time, and people don't know how to, like, because they're looking at you, right? Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Lovers, okay? They're looking at you like, yeah, this is counterpart energy. Like, what? Why? And it's like, I don't think they realize that this is your choice, because if you really wanted to, you could date anybody. But your standards are extremely high, and that's what people are thinking. They're thinking like, you know, they're waiting for the right one. They're waiting for the right one. They also think you're extremely abundant, extremely lucky. Whoever dates you or is in a connection with you or friends with you or family, you know, whoever gets to experience you is extremely lucky. They think that you're definitely waiting for the perfect person, because you just want somebody that you're going to marry and spend the rest of your life with. You don't want to go through all the bullshit that you've went through. Why do I keep talking like that? I don't know. I hate it when it happens and I start noticing it. So it's very interesting. But yeah, people think that you have super high boundaries, and your boundaries are very stubborn, but it's like, it's because you're going after a dream. It has to do with work, and people are like, yo, come out, let your hair down, it's okay. And yeah, you do sometimes, but I do feel like you guys are very tunnel vision. That's what people think. People think that you are building something, and you know what it is too, with this Hierophant and this Tower and this Two of Swords, it's like people thought that you were not really gonna like make moves the way that you are right now. People do think you're very cute, but also sexy too. Again, there's this emphasis on you being extremely attractive and high maintenance, and somebody who's been through a lot of pain. Somebody who doesn't see their beauty or handsomeness as well. And I feel like there is this emphasis on, people get stuck on you too. People think that people become obsessed with you. There's somebody, maybe a specific person or maybe multiple people that like talk to their friends about you and are like, yeah, Pal 2? Did you see what Pal 2 posted? Or like, oh my god, look at Pal 2. Oh, I saw Pal 2 today. It's like, I don't know what this is, but somebody got a crush on you hard body, like high key, like obsessed, like it's giving like, that's my future husband, that's my future wife, like look at my future husband, look at my future wife, they're coming, I will get them, it's just a matter of time. And obviously if you're in a relationship, people feel like you keep your relationship extremely private. It's like they don't even know that you're in a relationship for some of you guys. And the fact that they found out that you're in a relationship kind of shocked them. It could even have like, they didn't see it coming. A lot of people, if you are in a relationship and you're not single, they did not see it coming. They were kind of shook. Especially people who were trying to pursue you or were playing in your face, like the players who constantly, like, you know, would come in and out of your life. Those people, to find out that all of a sudden you're taken, you got a wife, you got a hubby or whatever, you know, you're not single anymore. It's like, oh, my heart, I should have decided sooner. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, but yeah, there is this emphasis on you looking really good, really delicious, really bougie, really healthy. It's like you're prioritizing your health, okay? You look well rested too. Someone could have dyed their hair, or this is your call to action to dye your hair. I relate because I'm like itching. I'm gonna dye my hair soon too. Anyway, so What color are you gonna dye it? 444. You know, there is just a really beautiful energy that you have, Pal 2, and people see that you, some of y'all are business owners with this Emperor and this Queen of Wands, or you could be a CEO or a leader or a manager or a shift supervisor, or in some type of position of power. You could even be a teacher or something like that with this Hierophant. But also there is another what? Essence, another, Jesus. You could be spiritual, but you also could just be the type who can balance both. And people feel like, you know, you confuse people, you shock people because you are more than one thing at one time, and it breaks people's brains. You mind fuck people. You mind fuck people, okay? You may act like you're single, okay, not flirting with people, but you just out here independent and shit, and then all of a sudden they find out you going home to your hubby or wife. Or, you know, there's this emphasis on like you're a boss, you got money, you like nice things and all this other stuff, but you're also extremely grounded and very spiritual and very connected, very tapped in, very psychic. Could even be a little witchy with this Queen of Wands. And it shocks people. Okay, or if you're single, it's shocking people. You have a shock factor, okay? You just like, oh, I want to hear you stress people out too. Yeah, you give people anxiety, and people think like that you judge them or something like that, or, you know, because they put you on this pedestal. It's all in their head, really, but people think like you look down upon them and stuff. It's like you would treat, they think that you would treat like a homeless person super shitty, when in reality you're actually very kind and caring. Yes, you have boundaries, and yes, you've moved away from people, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna treat people shitty. You know, setting boundaries and moving away from people, people think that that's like, oh my god, you're attacking me. People take that shit as an attack when it's really not. I'll show you an attack, bitch. Like, no, I'm just kidding, but like, that's what it is. Like, people don't understand. You could be very, like, you could have been the type, but you choose not to be. And people are definitely seeing that you're way more patient, you're way more reliable, way more stable. Your business is going up in sales, or you're making more money. Maybe you got a raise, a promotion, or something like that. There's just something about the world. Something about, yeah, you getting a lot of success, you closing out a lot of cycles, and everything is working in your favor. Life is getting sweet for you. The things that you love and the things that you want are coming in, and your fear is coming out. But also, there's this emphasis on, like, people think that you get a little stressed out. Sometimes you may get a little anxious, or, you know, you get a little stuck and stagnant, and then all of a sudden you break out of it. And that's what shocks people, is like, the way that you can overcome whatever this anxiety is, or this fear, or whatever gets you stuck and stagnant with this 8 of Swords and this 2 of Swords, you always overcome it, and it shocks people. They're like, well, how damn? I don't understand it. That's what we're gonna call it. I love you, Pal 2. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What up, Pal 3? Last but never least, it's your girl Drea, and it's the Owl's Intuition. If you're new, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff, and if it resonates, shoot me a little thumbs up. I don't know what that was. And comment to let me know how or why. Ooh, big energy, Pal 3. Big energy. Okay, I like it. Let's see what's going on. So, my readings are 40% off until the end of August 2024. I will never message you for reading, so just beware of scammers, you know. Just email me. And yeah, we're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. Keep in mind that thousands of people are watching, so not every message is going to resonate for you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Don't let these messages take from you. If it don't resonate, you can watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Just do what makes you happy, bro, okay? I bet. Say less. Let's get it. Pile 3's current energy. Holy crap. Libra. Libra energy coming through again. Then we got God. I told you. And I just saw Knight. You guys are charming. Loyal. Okay. Ooh, caring. Compassionate. Okay. There's this emphasis on you're always fair. You're always just. You constantly level up. You are very connected to a higher power. You are very connected. You are tapped the fuck in. And people know this, okay? And maybe they don't know it, but they can feel it when they're around you. you just embody a god or goddess. Like, people who don't know you, they look at you and they're just like, what? Who is that? Like, ethereal god or goddess. It's unreal. You give unreal energy, okay? Like, you just, it's giving Pisces coming through as well, but people just look at you as like somebody who is so leveled up, so powerful. And this is before they even talk to you, and it's not based off of your looks. It's based off of your energy, the way that you portray yourself, the way that you act. Like, I don't know, it just, there's something about that. Some of you guys could have Asian descent, but we also have this energy of, you know, yeah, you're the type of person who has respect for both sides, but that doesn't mean that you like allow others to, you know, do nasty shit. Like, you can see, you know, both sides to everything, right? But you don't advocate for cruelty. You don't advocate for people who have agendas or ulterior motives, or who want to use people or abuse people, okay? You call out that shit, okay? But in the best way. It's like, when you do this, you do this in a way that's fair, that is calm and respectful, but you don't shy away from arguments. Okay, just because you're in this very high vibrational love and light energy does not mean that you are disconnected from duality. Does not mean that you ain't about that darkness too, okay? Let's just say you are very balanced. All right, but there is this emphasis on people recognize that God energy within you, and it's gonna be that way for the rest of your life. So keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, and keep your vibration high. Keep moving the way that you're moving, because we, you know, I feel like you get instant karma if you do anything that's bad. People do think that you control them, or like that you control people, but you don't do anything but be yourself. You don't manipulate, you don't have agendas. You're not out here trying to befriend people because of what they could provide for you. That's not how you move, but that is what you've experienced. But for some reason, people do think that because of your energy, because it's like something about you just makes people want to give to you, support you, love you, or hate you, because it's like one or the other. It's like people get triggered by you, but even the ones who hate you, they end up loving you in the end, because they're like, why did I hate them? What was the issue? It's like they do the processing. If they do the healing, if not, then it's like, I don't know, that's a them problem. But all I'm saying is that you're gonna constantly be placed on a pedestal and constantly spoiled and recognized, because you have connected to the God essence within you, to the point where it's like people see God within you no matter what, whether they're religious or not. It's just, you activate that in them. So you're doing God's work by just walking around. So go travel and shit, okay? If that resonates at all, let's get into your reading. Pow! Frickin'! 3, we got Sanctuary. We got It's Okay to Feel Confused. People remember how you make them feel. And then we have Sea Turtle. So we have 4 energy. We have 7 energy. We also have heavy 8 energy. You could be seeing 888, 222, 777 for sure. Okay, but people think that you have created your own sanctuary. You could be a homebody. You could be the person who likes fall. You may like it to be cooler, but you're also adventurous. You could like to go by the ocean. It's giving water sign energy and earth energy too. Okay, people think that you are disciplined, that you know that things will work out for you if you consistently, you know, work towards it. Your consistency is bringing you success. People think that you're stable, you're abundant, and you are going to continue to become more abundant in this lifetime. People think that you like to travel. I almost said challenge. So people think that you're up for any challenge, that you feel no fear, even though you probably do. Everyone feels the fear, but courage is, you know, not the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you're very courageous. You're very confident. And I do feel there's this emphasis on some of y'all could be tokers, smokers. I mean, I know that this person's eye, it's like a honey brown. Someone's eyes could be very, very beautiful, like honey brown or hazel or green. It's giving like light, even blue, because we do have a lot of blue going on over here. Some people may feel you're very emotional. okay? But not in a way that it's like you're reserved, but you are emotional. You feel things deeper, okay? You could be extremely empathetic. You are very unique. You love your uniqueness, okay? You may like to wear, okay, I heard spontaneous. You could be extremely spontaneous and yet still stable. It's like, again, similar to the pilot, you're both. Like, you're spontaneous, you're down to like go on adventures, but you're also extremely stable and could be a little stubborn and slow moving sometimes, and could be like, no, I'm gonna stay in my sanctuary. It's like, if you don't want to do it, no one can convince you otherwise. It doesn't matter who they are or what place that they hold in your life. You do what you want, and you will not do what you don't want to do, okay? It's simple like that. People know that, and they're like, well, if it's a no from Pal 3, it's gonna be a no. You cannot convince them. You better find somebody else to do it. Straight up like that. Okay. You're very much observant, okay? You pay attention to the people around you. You are present. You get people present when you hang out with them. Your energy is like a sanctuary to people. You make people feel safe, okay? You help people to realize, like, it's okay if you're confused. It's okay if you don't know what's next. It's okay if you don't know what you're gonna do tomorrow. I don't. Like, people, like, feel like you have your shit together, but you give them a reality check in regards to, like, no one has their shit together. And then you tell them, like, this is what I do. It's like you give guidance and you let them know, like, you know, build a system, okay? Or, you know, some of y'all could have a child too. We got a little sea turtle, and this little girl is like on the sea turtle. Little baby sea turtles and the eggs. You know what it is too? Is that a person's leg? There's someone's person's leg. What the? Anyway, it looks like the golden snitch. The snitch, is it from freaking Harry Potter? You may love Harry Potter. For some of you guys. Gryffindor! Alright. I heard someone say Hufflepuff. It's giving Hufflepuff with the blue. But I'm a Gryffindor gal. But yeah, there's this emphasis on you being very intuitive, very grounded, very stable. You peep game. You don't get confused about shit. You act on business. You know how to move. And you will always move away from what doesn't make you feel good. You will always make people feel good, though. And that's what the thing is people think they will always remember you, and people always remember you, always talk about you because of how you made them feel. The experience to experience Pal 3 is an amazing, unique one like no other. You'll be immersed in this energy that keeps you safe, that keeps you grounded. You won't care, you'll forget about your problems, you'll forget about everything. You bring this magical energy, and people are just like, we're in Narnia. Like, there's just so much. I'm talking about Hogwarts, Narnia, like, there's just so much magical energy for you, Pal 3, and it's crazy. But you also could like those movies. Me too. And I just feel like you've had stories, you've told stories, you've talked about the trauma and the things that you've been through, and it shocks people because people wouldn't expect that you've gone through that, or, you know, it makes them feel safe because they're like, oh my god, so I'm not the only one who experienced that, you know. And the thing with you is like a lot of the experiences that you've went through, you didn't let it taint your energy, and that's what people learn from you. They learn to transmute, they learn to heal, they learn to forgive, they learn to move on from you. And that's what people think. They think that you're a great teacher, that you make them better, you bless everyone that comes into your life, and to lose you is one of the biggest losses that anyone has ever experienced. Because, like, there's something about people cry. People think that when you leave their life, or when they start to miss you, it's like they kind of cry. Like, I want to cry right now because I do feel like some people really fucked up, and, you know, maybe at the time they didn't realize it, but then after they look back and see what you've done and the impact that you've made, and then the things that disappeared along with your energy, it's like they want to cry because they're like, fuck, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even clarify any of these. Let's just do a quick little clarification just to see a little deeper. What's this sanctuary? Yeah, you provide a stable sanctuary for people. You provide guidance. You provide new opportunities. You help people to start planning and to forget about the future for like the obligations or for what they're fearful of. You get people thinking about the new opportunities. It's a safe place for you to think about the goals and the things that you want. That's how you make people feel. And that's what they think. They're like, yeah, I fuck with this person. I didn't even set the intention. What is this? It's okay to feel confused. What's that about? 2-2. Someone could be 22, 26, 28. Are we taking reversals? No. Okay. Justice. Yeah, you help people to rebalance. You help people to boss up. You literally make people boss up because you're so loyal, and you help people to realize when people are not giving the same energy. There's something about your energy that's unmatched that people like kind of compare you to others, and that's how they make their decisions. Like, Pal 3 wouldn't do that to me. I don't know if I can trust this person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're the blueprint for people, you know? Like, ideal partner, ideal friend, how you should act. You know, people want to embody your energy, Pal 3, because it's really an amazing energy. You're very memorable. Stability. And I'm hearing noggin, dude, from Nemo. Crush. Squirt. We got Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, stable. Slow but stable energy that leads you to fast momentum and success. Like, and people know this, and people think this, and they're like, okay, well, I kind of want to learn from them. People want to learn from you. People remember how you make them feel. Yeah. You make people feel victorious in their own light. You make people feel like safe, unjudged. Like, yeah, we're different. Okay, we're different, but that doesn't mean that you don't have successes. Okay, you also make people feel okay, people get crushes on you very easy, and people definitely are turned on by you, kind of passionate about you, but also inspired by you, and see that you're very creative. And you live a creative lifestyle. It's giving like you live like a painter. You live like a no time, like you don't know what day of the week is kind of vibe. Even though you probably do, you know, even if you still work a 9 to 5, but that's the kind of free flowing, like free bird kind of energy. Like free, happy, successful, woo! Even though you're stable, and we did have the Emperor earlier. Yeah, like people know that you're destined for success, and the hard work is going to pay off, and your life is going to get easier and easier because of the consistency and the discipline that you've been putting in, and people are seeing it, and that's why they're kind of inspired. They're like, so Pal 3 is kind of onto something because they got this success and it's tangible, so what do I need to rebalance in my life? All right. And also people feel very connected to you on a spiritual level where they feel like you're a soulmate. Like, even people who you don't feel that way about, they feel that way about you. So, yeah, people kind of be high-key very drawn to you, Pal 3. Let's get into your tarot to close you out. Oh! Pal 3, I told you, y'all have big energy. I knew it immediately. Once I started channeling your energy, I was like, oh, shit. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups, the Justice, the Fool, the Tower, the Star, the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Devil, and then we have the Empress and the Sun on the back of the deck. Heavy water sign energy, okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, heavy, also Aries, and more Scorpio, and Leo, and Libra, and Taurus. A lot of major arcana, too. Like, it's pretty 50-50 over here. Actually, it's more than 50-50, I think. I'm not doing math right now. Anyway, moving on. Moral of the story is that everybody loves you until they don't, and it's literally just because you trigger them. You make them feel toxic. People think that you make them feel toxic. You make them feel less than. You make them feel like, I gotta step up my game. You make them feel like there's something about you get a lot of attention, and it shocks people. And it's kind of shocking how you can shine and be so unique and still be the type of person who's kind of like to themselves, okay? With the Empress, you're attractive as fuck. People definitely sexualize you. Yeah, my guys, you give off Riri energy. Someone could have a big forehead. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay, I do. Nah, my forehead's like decent. It's alright. It's not too huge. But yeah, people think you're big-headed though. People think you're big-headed. And that's only the haters, the toxic people. Because of the fact that everyone loves you. People get shocked when they start to catch feelings for you because they're confused as to why they're catching. It's given like some of y'all, you're social media content creators with this star energy, okay? And it shocks people. People watch you and they want to like, they fall in love with your content and you as a person, and they're like, well, I want to meet this person. I want to like, can we be friends? Like, can I date this person? Like, there's big emphasis on people think that they love you, they got a crush on you, they want to date you. This could be a specific person, but there's so much emphasis on, you know, people think that you're focused on your peace, you're joyful, you know what you want. It's clear as day that you will not accept anything less than the best, and you only cater to high value people. Even though you'll still talk to others, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that really many others try to talk to you. You're surrounded by high value people. You have a small circle and people think that you did that like on purpose, okay? And you know, you're a risk taker. You're taking risks, but not in love, okay? If you're in a relationship, you are booed up, and people think that you are doing the damn thing, and people think that you and your partner are obsessed with each other equally, okay? But you do have people obsessed with you. I heard everyone's obsessed with you. Pal 3, who the fuck are you, bro? Like, not only are you confident, courageous, stable, a risk taker, emotionally intelligent, a star, okay, sexually enticing, sexually appealing, romantic, charming, loyal, fair. What? People feel mediocre around you. Okay, you give celebrities a run for their money. You have a celebrity energy. You might as well be one. You probably will be one for some of you, and I know some of y'all don't want to hear that, but you know that you're kind of destined to be in the spotlight with this sun and this star energy. You're meant to be in the spotlight in some way, and I know you guys are sick of hearing it, and you probably don't want it, but you have free will, so. But I think it's something that you kind of signed up for in this lifetime. If you believe in that, if not, then like just know that you probably will be famous in some way, shape, or form. Could be social media famous. It ain't gotta be something that's like A-list celebrity, but yeah. And some of you guys want that, so it's like, you're like, hell yeah, bring it on, you know what I'm saying? Bring it on, all or nothing, okay? What is that? It's a cold, there must be some Tauros in the atmosphere. What is it? The first part. Brr, it's cold in here. There must be some Tauros in the atmosphere. Oh-wee, oh-wee, oh-wee. Ice, ice, ice. So that movie, Homegirl, Hayden Panettiere. Don't ask me why I know her name. She's like one of my favorite childhood like actresses. That's a blonde girl from that Bring It On movie, right? So she, there's a girl who moves to like the hood and stuff after she was a cheerleader in like a majorly white kind of neighborhood type shit, okay? And then she was the minority in this school, and like she came in that bitch, and at first like it was rough, but then she conquered and everyone started to fuck with her. And it's like, it don't matter like where you came from, and people like expect you to like give up or think that because you're so different that you stand out. She used that shit to her advantage. She ran that shit up, and that's what y'all do. You go to places where you normally wouldn't go. You stick out like a sore thumb, but you were made for that. You can't help but shine. And yeah, you have people intimidated. You have people thinking that's not fair. I don't think I can make a move because it'll be risky. Okay, this person's probably taken, or this person will probably reject me. You know, I don't know, but like, you are abundant, delicious, you smell really good, you take care of yourself, you love on yourself, people love you. You make people feel loved. You make people feel better when they leave you. And we already talked about the toxicity. And the thing is like these toxic people don't have access to you anymore because they're vampires. Because they would drain you. You don't give that. You know, you can sniff it out. You cut people off because of the vampirism. Okay? Go find somebody else's blood to suck, bitch. Like, the fuck out of here. But moral of the story is that you're the underdog who's gonna come out on top, who people slept on just because you're different, just because you're embracing your uniqueness, or because you're not the usual type. You're not the usual type to be doing whatever it is that you're doing, or people didn't expect that, or whatever you're doing, you're shocking people. And it's like, you were made to do this though. You're extremely talented at something, and you make people want to go after their goals and dreams. You inspire people to only surround themselves with people who actually love them and treat them correctly, instead of being around people who are toxic. Like, you really help people to see the toxicity, because a lot of you guys, and everyone has their negative traits and shit, don't get me wrong, nobody's perfect, but like, people really think that you are perfect. Like, you've done a lot of work. You're very leveled up, Pal 3, and I don't know who you are, but you are amazing. Kudos to you. Whoever gets you in their life, whoever marries you, whoever dates you, they're lucky as fuck. And you won't, and I know they treat you right, because you only allow people who treat you right to talk to you, okay? That's where we're gonna call it, Pal 3. I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.